Violence against women and girls is one of the things that I do campaign on. I always wear the white ribbon. It's White Ribbon Day coming up. And it's something I've sort of been brought up with. My mum set up the first women's refuge against domestic violence. She was the chair of it in Middlesbrough when I was growing up. And we'd play with the kids from the refuge. And when you're little and you perhaps don't quite grasp what's involved, so my mum raised me to be, and my brothers, to be very strong on this issue. Some of you might know the first Reclaim the Night March that was in Leeds in 1977, Women's Only March. I was on there as a 7-year-old boy, because violence against women and girls, it stays with people, and the injuries are very long term and it affects them lifelong. And there's no excuse for it. I taught martial arts for decades and self-defense classes, and there's times when I have intervened. I remember at one point, my wife and I, when we had our first house in Heaton, we heard a fracas outside. Went outside, there was a man pushing a woman and hitting her, and banged on the window, ran outside. He ran off. My wife and I, this was before we had kids, made her a cup of tea, got her a taxi, paid the taxi fare, get her home. Now, not everybody has the confidence or the ability to intervene in these situations, but it is about not remaining silent and calling out abusive behaviour, because it's the normalisation of this, the joking about it, the making these things somehow seem less serious, that creates the climate in which violence grows. And one of the ways we stop this is to stop men and boys perpetrating it. So there should never be any excuse. So I would like you to make the pledge, the White Ribbon Pledge, which is I promise never to excuse, use, or remain silent about men's violence against women. There's no need for it. And I raise my sons that way too.